half hour from now, my wife will show up and we're going to start a new one. We're going to start an evil campaign together, see what that's like. So, they're invading Wales. Wales here. Alright. Obligation invalidated. Holy Roman Empire attacks France. Feels bad. Faction created against me. I want to see what that is. That was F7. The Liberty faction wants crown authority. Alright, so we should figure out who our influential vassals are now. And what they think about us. The leader of Oriel. I don't understand why they're even here anymore. What's my Spymaster doing? Alright, Spymaster. Dig up some dirt on the leader of Oriel. So, who is this guy? Severely injured. Herculean. You're pretty good, man. Herculean's sick. Guess I don't need my army up anymore. My character can't murder for shit, WDI. He gets all stressed out when he's murdering people. Alright, I'm not joining my allies fight at all. I think what do we do with 432 bucks? What's a good investment of money? We want to invest in infrastructure. Infrastructure seems kind of medium, dude. I wanted to build a castle. What do I have right now? I've got curtains and walls and a small harbor. Military academics, army maintenance, number of knights +2, knight effectiveness 25%. That seems pretty fucking good. Marsher lords protect the borders with fortifications and local garrisons. Siege works, royal armory, jousting grounds, blacksmith, archery grounds. What the hell is going on with all these things? Tax offices. I have a small harbor already. Leisure palace, monthly prestige, stress loss, hostile scheme chance, personal scheme chance. Ever been to Ireland? I've not been to Ireland. Skirmisher buffing. Men at arms in general, heavy infantry and spearmen. Hey Billy, it's going well, man. Gonna be we're gonna do something special here in about 20 minutes. Oh. Jousting fields, men at arms maintenance, light cab damage, toughness, pursuit, screen, damage, and toughness again. Levy size, all your holdings in the duchy, levy size 20%. I don't want to do these things. I want to figure out how to get this. So this requires Thoman has a keep building or its upgrades. I don't know what a keep building is. This thing? What the fuck is the keep? What the other building says castle. Doesn't say castle anywhere, chat. Where garrison is shown here. Dude, it's expensive as shit. 760 bucks. Okay, we got an ideal. Got a dream. Prisoner died. Sure. Alright, what's going on with culture? Almost to hereditary rule. Learning impacts that apparently. Yeah. To build. We need tech to build it. Do we need tech to build it? Missing. Irish culture has battlements innovation. Nowhere near battlements. That isn't happening anytime soon. So I've maxed the upgrades on these buildings. How would I choose between these buildings, chat? The other buildings here. I want to build another building. Knight effectiveness seems really good if we're specializing in knights. Yeah. Yeah. Theirs can be ransomed. Go with this one. Yeah. All right. So another castle, interesting. Our other wife is other wife. I think this is our second wife. Something pious. Let's be entertained. I don't know what the Almagest is. I think she wants to hear something informative. I don't think she wants to hear something informative. I think she wants to hear something with some heart to it. Be entertained, something pious. I don't think she's pious. Alright, let's be entertained. Okay. Seems engrossed. Good. Okay, can we make her convert now? Great. Yeah. I don't know what the benefit of having her converted, but maybe. All right, my son and heir. Hey. All right. Good Daddy Irish comes out to be. Is it weird naming your child Daddy? I'm not sure. Well, let's take a look at what our son. Who is our son? Our son is intelligent. Excellent. We've upgraded one of our stats. And our child. Let us educate the shit out of this child. It's Daddy Irish. Little Daddy Irish. Who's he gonna be? Do we educate him? I think so. We could try to do this to make some of our vassals happy. Do any of our vassals have stuff that we want? I don't know if there's benefits in getting rid of culture. We are the culture head. I didn't see the stats either. Were stats good? Diplomacy seems reasonable. Duke Domhnall. Domhnall Mac Murchid. Domhnall, okay. Can't use that. I don't know what we need for this. Guy's got 22 martial, but I don't really want to Do that. 21 stewardship. Be good. What are we at stewardship? We're also 21 though. Do we just mentor him? Right. Higher learning the educator is, the more stats they get. Raising them myself lets me control the personality. Okay, let's go for controlling the personality. That's really good to know for future. Okay. All right. Keep moving. All right. So we probably want to invade something in a moment. Upgrading. What's building in here? Has been built apparently. Oh no, 3 years left. Scotland next. Scotland's currently an ally. Kinda. I was thinking we maybe chop up England a little bit. Education focus. I don't think I can do that at this age, but I'll check. He's ill. No. I don't think there's a focus available right now. We got a pretty good surgeon though, right? Okay. Sweet. Comes lover. All right. What else do we have? Ransom prisoners. Sure. We lost the war, so be it. Prisoner released. New lifestyle available. Monthly income per stress level. Fearful troops. Also tax contribution. Yeah. Sure, we still have the why would I want to create the duchy now that I have this already? Aren't duchies bad for me since I can take more direct holdings, but I can't take more duchies? Yeah. And what was the other thing I wanted to look at? It was decisions, I guess. Okay, call hunt, host feast, go on a pilgrimage. Short subjects. Fight claim. Okay, what does this look like? Okay. Let's search for a physician. I think I actually have a court physician. I just couldn't figure out where to find it. I was looking in the... thought it would be in here. I'm pretty sure this guy is our court physician. But where do I see that outside of that? All right. Being extorted couriers. And 180. Done. At the top. In the council? An archbishop. Yeah. What does Murdiac have? 17. Seems pretty good. What's she have? How old is he? 44. Okay. Alright, let's read some of these pop-ups, see if there's anything useful in here. He died and had a secession. No, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, let's learn about cultures. Every character in county belongs to a culture. Cultures represent many things. Characters who share a culture have slightly increased opinion of one another. We belong to the Goidelic culture group. Okay. Determine which innovations. Next. Possible to change a child's culture by having them be educated by someone of a different culture. Open culture view, sure. Innovations have various inventions and adaptations of culture. Okay. Alright, so we are the culture head. We have fascination, so that's all we're doing with this. So I can change culture by basically marrying in, by raising them into it. Otherwise, our shit unlocks based on kind of overall of this. Okay. Sure, it didn't tell me very much then. Alright. County control, protecting against factions. Yeah. Faction is a dangerous thing. Okay. You have a faction forming against you. Vassals and counties join factions when they're dissatisfied. To counteract this, you increase their opinion of you or try to become dreaded. Okay. Counties with a low popular opinion tend to join the peasant faction. Okay. So, and factions are here. There was one, right? Liberty faction. 2 members. We should woo those guys. Starting with you. Yeah. Okay, so I can change culture in an area that I go over. Where's the culture view? Base cultures. This is a different culture, so we want to fix that. All right. Who is that? Council. Chancellor, you said? Promote culture. Yeah. We'll do it after that, I guess. Yeah. All right. Anything else we can do while we wait? What are these? Don't need to fabricate claims. Yeah, looks good. Time pass. How's religion? Is everyone the right religion? Yeah, we've been working on religion. See, we're still converting there. So the religion view is pretty solid right now for us. Yeah. Better than Civ 6? Yeah, that's a low bar, huh? Bane's often an easy target. We'll see. Alright. Guess we're gonna invest in some more military. Some more buildings. I guess I could build in other areas. Are all my buildings, all my building bonuses like everywhere? So if I build a military camp, which makes archer damage improved, is that for all of my archers? Yes, okay. How did I get the knight bonus here? So this thing is military schools, but why can't I build military schools everywhere? Unique to capital. Alright, we'll sink some money into something that's entirely useless. That'll be fun. Don't totally understand what the difference is between each of these locations yet. Fuck yeah. Farms and fields seem like they make me good money. Okay. Alright. Accusations of Witchcraft. Who's Una? Wise woman, quick, pretty, adequate bargainer, brave, callous, lazy. 300 stewardship lifestyle experience. Pretty nice. Gain upset peasants. Okay. Was burned for her crimes. Gain 100 piety. Gain some stress. A witch. Spend 100 piety. Joins my court. Gains 50 opinion. I wonder what she does. Sermon. Is that a heritable trait, that blue one? Oh, fuck. I just moved again. It's higher. Alright, 2 seconds. Alright. We have a daughter. Sweet. Alright. What did our daughter's stats roll? Can we educate her too? I want to try this extorting people through hook stuff too. So this is our daughter. She's pretty, I guess. Kinda. So what do we do? How do we want to educate them? I don't want to educate them. Alright, you can. Okay. Which can? That's funny. I should have thought about that. Actually, that would have been good. Okay. Ransom her. Okay. Good, good. Discovered a new innovation. Cultural innovation? Chronicle writing. I don't that one. Use individual. I already had this, man. Not how I was declaring war earlier. Alright, we invested more money somewhere? Probably. Yeah. Deft diplomacy. And chancellors worked hard to convince our neighboring realms. Nice. Truce ends. Guess that's good when we want to bully someone. It's not so good the rest of the time. What's going on in here? Wetland farms. Yes. Don't have 100 right now. Okay. Neighboring ruler 1. Oh. Alright, are we going to war again? I think we're just going to war England again for some reason. Do I have claims on them at all? Alright, let's take a look. My last chance. Christina has decided that... Who is fucking Christina? With Christina goes her claim on the Earl of Middlesex. Right there, I guess. Do I want this? Alright, I don't understand. So she has claims on England. She's the one who came to our court before. But if I don't want to give her England, I want England. I guess I could marry her. Somebody. So what happens if I betroth my son to her? And then she dies. Does my son inherit her lands? Probably right. Oh, he does, right? Grandson would inherit and claim. Yeah, so okay, so talk to me about this is the plan, chat, that I'm interested in. Unpressed claims, they don't pass. What's the difference between a pressed and unpassed and unpressed? But how do I make a unpressed claim into a pressed claim? Okay. Got it. Okay. So my son. Here. Okay. All right. So now we've married that. Very optimistic, sure. And then we're going here. Sure, what does it matter? She's gonna die before he comes of age. So what's the downside? Do I care? And then we say, hey England, we've got claims. So if I go to England and I want to declare war, which I can. Her claims here. Title will go to her kid. Does she have a kid? I didn't think she had a kid. Yeah. No. Doesn't have children. Oh, family, she might. Hey! Good timing. It is different in here. No. Probably not. Okay. Well, if you want to throw those into the microwave and grab those, we could do that now. Before we start, basically. Okay. That's fine. Cranky's not bad in this game. Alright. I'll see you in a minute. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do this anyways. We're gonna declare war. Okay, and we're gonna pull in allies. Okay, so we're gonna go. Hey, Scotland, I know you've been. Oh, hold on, we can go here. Allies. Wait, no. Back to here. You're an ally. No. Up here. Okay. Call allies to war. Yeah. Great. Won't you get England? I don't know yet. We'll see how this works out. Okay, and we're gonna move our rally point to here. Oops. And then we're going to rally all. Got 93 bucks. We're gonna invest a little bit heavier in this. Yeah. Great. All right, my mortal body. I woke coughing in the early mornings, a dull ache pounding my head and throat. Uh-oh. Gain the trait ill. Gain 10 stress. Okay. A little brighter. What? Murdoch told me to undress and then kneel with my buttocks raised. This was awkward enough, but when I saw the instrument in his hands, I almost bolted. He must have noticed because he patted me calmly on the shoulder and told me to stop clenching. Enema turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Well done. Okay. Alright, so we're going to invade England. Alright, what are our people at right now? What are our knights like too? We're losing money per round, which is annoying. Knights are 9 of 9. Decent, but not incredible. I don't want my court physician being a knight. Brother-in-law, your knight, your knight, your knight, your knight. Your vassal and knight, brother-in-law and knight. Okay, sure. What do you get if I manage to... I don't know. I'm playing around with the game still. Alright, sprouting interest. Yeah. Start a garden. Gain 50 bucks. Sure. Seeker of knowledge. Okay. Daddy Irish is not my son, but was fathered by Marshal Snedgus. Oh no. Snedgus isn't... Daddy Irish isn't ours? Yeah. Alright. My accusations are correct. I don't care if she loses opinion right now. Has happened. Secret is revealed to me. What does this mean? So I get this as intrigue? Daddy Snow. Not wrong. I have an imprisonment reason on her. I don't see her here. Don't see her here, chat. Alright. Let's move over and try to go occupy the... Where are the war goals, by the way? Irish War. Earl of Middlesex. Where is that? I have no idea how to tell. I have to take the entire stuff. Alright, chat, I got food in front of me. Tell me how to find this out. Where's that holding that I want to take? Area got a white outline. This thing? I don't see it. Ah, here. Wait, I attrition as I walk through his area? Oh shit. I just have to siege everything? Use boats is a fucking good idea. Alright. Embark fee will cost more than my current gold, though. But leapfrog to castles to avoid attrition. I have a really hard time seeing these castles. I still don't know how I tell which one I need to siege. Alright. Impregnated both my wives. That's a plus. I'm in their territory. All in France, maybe. I need cash. Hey, we can extort our subjects for money. Siege 1, new archbishop. Counselor died. Somebody swayed. Major decisions. Oh. What does that take vow of poverty do for us, chat? Heidi. Gain vow of poverty. Monthly income minus 20%. No. Nope. That's fucking not what I wanted. Alright, I'm done eating, chat, so I'm gonna turn the webcam back on. Find it real quick. Go. What else could we do here? Money seems to be an issue. I spent a bunch of money right before this war investing in our country, but maybe a mistake. So try our intrigue, see if we can short any of these people. Command payment gives me no options. Take a look at our prisoners. All right. Does this mean oversupply limits, so we're attritioning? Go here. Extort subject vassals. Okay. Yep. Ooh. Need money. Excellent. Just got paid. Alright, we have available stuff to convince people. So they're fine. Go ahead and sway her. And we've got this army here that we would like to deal with. What was I short on money to do a moment ago? I wanted to look at this army composition. I wanted better knights too. Maybe hiring some knights right now is what we need to do. Embark was one of the things too. So this army is here. That army. That army has 400 bows, 100 heavy infantry, and 200 skirmishers. Don't knights counter bows? What counters archers cover skirmishers? Alright, so we're in a pretty good shape if we want to fight that. I kind of just want to take the war goal though. See what happens. Do we embark? Embark. Unforeseen tragedy. Christina has died. Sure. Great loss. Lost ill. Fantastic. Converted these people to our faith. Irish war for the claim. The Irish war for Christina Wessex claim on the Earl of Middlesex has ended. King Robert no longer controls any of the claimed territory. I don't understand. Why? The war just ended? She died? I thought you guys said if I even declared the war, it became a press claim, and therefore I could keep doing it even after she died. Guess not. Claim for her, not for me. You ready? You're 7 minutes late. We toss this for me. Oh, Jesus. Please don't do that. Precariously bounce it over electronics equipment. Theoretical kid would have passed down if you pressed it. I wasn't trying to have a child with her, though. You ready for this game? You're going to like this game. You just have to help me keep the relationship straight for all the people in this. So we're all just waiting on you. Me and the 600 people in chat. We're all sitting here waiting on you right now. Nope. No pressure. No pressure. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, chat says. I will be able to see the chat just fine from my computer. You want to type in it, maybe? Okay. No! I think our wife died in childbirth. Named after her father. Oh, good Irish name. Gonna be bored? Maybe. Alright. So what are we down to? We're down to one wife. We have 3 children. Our primary wife is still alive, but our secondary spouse just died. We did get the one child, but the child... So is this child not ours? Is that how we learned about this? So... Talk to me about that, chat. So we have the intrigue. Books you hold over our son. I lose piety if I have less than 4 wives. Awkward. My son has a disputed heritage. You can't prove he's not yours, but he's probably not yours. You could disinherit him if I wanted. Why do I care? As the player of the game, why do I care if he's my genetic offspring of that particular leader or not? I don't. Oh. I see. Yeah, I agree 100% 4-leaf. That's my dream too. Alright. We don't actually care. Council is looking alright. Alright, do we need to take any more conversions in our land? How's our culture and faith looking? Faith is looking alright, I guess. We're at 100% fervor. We only have 300 though, so we're not going to be able to build any religions out of this. Yeah, I think we're happy with that. I wish we could war England, but I don't think we're going to. All right, chat. I need some suggestions for another start. I'm going to play this one with my wife here in a minute. My IRL wife, not my many wives online. I would like to play somewhere that has a little bit of chance of war, but a lot of chance for like date I want to start. I don't know I know enough about the game to make any informed decisions about where to start. Could have worded that better. No, she's right here. It's much more fun to word it that way. What year are you going to start? I don't know. North starts were always fun. Why? I need a good suggestion. 1066 and Holy Roman Empire is fun. Alright, you gonna join me? Okay, that can't sit right in front of my computer on the ground. No. Yeah. Yeah, bring the chair over. Plug your thing into the splitter. Come join us on webcam here. Introduce yourself to the chat. I think you are. Know me? I mean, in the context of this game, you are primary wife of different cultural background. I don't know about your religious preferences. You've probably been seduced at this point. There's a lot of negative modifiers, is what I'm saying. Alright. I can't see you at all there. Am I moving over? Am I supposed to? I guess I'm making room for you. Well, you could show up in the webcam. See the webcam right there? In the bottom left-hand corner? You're like a shoulder. Now you're almost a person. Hey, almost a person.
My drink is far away.
Yeah, you can bring your drink closer. Just don't put it next to my computer base. You can put it up here if you want. Put it on the desk. No. Alright, so the webcam's not ideally set up for this, and unfortunately the green screen actually hurts a little bit here, because I kind of went minimal with the green screen, which I can go a little bit over, but we'll start losing the green screen pretty quick.
It's fine.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, chat. I needed to start. So, what are we playing? Spain 1066. Okay. You can hear it now? Not a lot of stuff going on right now. Hear the music? Okay. Yes. Extremely important. How much are you going to sing to us and sing to chat? 1066 Spain start. Duke of Bohemia. I don't know which of these is Spain. Toledo? That sounds Spanish. Yeah, I need a good suggestion from a trusted viewer. Someone who understands what's going on here. Toledo is Spain? Perfect. Great. Sold? Yeah. Right, I'm not going to regret this. Toledo is Muslim, Toledo is Spain. I haven't played any of these, no. Oh. I don't know. Go to pick a custom character. I don't want a custom character. A duchy in France. Make him drink another limey gimlet. Bosom Frog says.
Bummer that we're not home.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Thank you, Fourleaf. I know you get pretty into these games. I would like a start with lets us do some breeding. Would like to be a ruler. I want to just have some character development is my major goal, Fourleaf. I'm happy to do a couple wars. I think wars were a good way to do things like ransom and accelerate the game a little bit. Following chat. I don't know, Fourleaf. I don't really care. I'm not even sure I know the difference. Like, I understand there's different levels and we have like a liege or something. 867 North Start. Walk me how to find that then. There's 867. I don't know where I'd find a North Start from. Wrath of the Northmen. Good idea. One of these. Select, choose any bottom left. Oh, because you're going to give me one that's not suggested? Okay. It's not did what I thought it did. Oh, I can choose now. Too many decisions. This is the world.
Gosh.
Yeah, you can play as many of them.
Paralysis.
All right, Fourleaf. Now what? One more step here. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with one.
Close your eyes.
I'm gonna start with one of the prereqs. This is just too much figuring it out for me.
Yeah.
All right, which of these guys is best? No, I was told to try Bjorn. All right, we're playing Bjorn. All right, the Duke of Upland, Bjorn Ironside. This is us. He's lived a true Northman's life of adventure, a fearsome raider. He's pillaged across France, Iberia, and Italy, together with his friend, somebody of Nantes. Now the forces of Scandinavia gather to assault British shores once again. Although he's promised to avenge the death of his father in England, his descendants will rule Sweden for the next 2 centuries. Okay, do it. All right, so that's who we're playing as. That is technically us. For now. I guess. Bjorn rhymes with turn. Bjorn? How do I rhyme Bjorn with turn? You know how to make that sentence true? No, with turn. Turn, Bjorn. Burn, turn. Bjorn. Alright. I'm glad we've rewritten history together on this channel. It's important. Where are we? So we're in the Upland here, I guess. Yes. Yeah. No J sound. Well, they shouldn't put a J in the fucking word if they don't want a J sound. I mean, that's literally what writing a J in a word does, is it adds a J sound. You can't just decide randomly that it doesn't add a J sound. I mean, it's like, why put these other letters in here?
Language lessons.
Yeah. Not in Swedish. Okay, so we own this territory, I guess. Let's take a look. This is us. We have grandparents and parents, children, and siblings. We got 4 siblings. The green numbers are how much they like or dislike us. From a maximum of plus 100 to a minimum of minus 100.
Okay.
These are the stats these are the things our character have. We're 41, means we're rapidly falling off in our ability to reproduce. We're married. What else? Thanks, Dogert. We're brave, impatient, honest, charismatic negotiator, a novice hunter, and a Viking raider. And we're a very good fighter. Yeah, this is us. Exciting moments, right?
Great.
Yeah. I think we, okay.
I feel really good.
I want to look at these two. So we have claims on this area. Do we have are we beholden to someone? We have a player heir. Oh, that's our heir. Okay, so that's our son. He's 24. don't think we have a leader.
Names?
The people?
Yeah.
Oh, you want their names? Sure.
Just spouse and heir.
Our son is Eriker. With also a J in there.
You approach that word.
Yeah.
And pause.
Well, we're not going to spend the rest of our lives sounding it out in different with letters that make different sounds in the letters.
Right,
Even though
try
they're
to pronounce those spouses.
We have High Chiefess Ilyana. We have children Eriker and Ingrid.
Okay.
Yeah. And siblings Ivar, Ub. It's definitely Ub. Oh, that might be a title. This one is Halfdan White Shirt. I'm not sure what Ub is. I don't know if that's his name or just his kind of how he is in general. Is he kind of an Ub?
You're ignorant.
Okay. He's an Ub. And then finally we've got Cigar. His name is Cigar. Cigarder. Cigar Doctor. I mean, that's how you'd sound that out, right? SIGUR space DR, Cigar Doctor.
Are we gonna call him Cigar Doctor?
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got perfectly accurate names set up. None of these are actually fictional. See? Alright. Now what I don't fucking know is what do we actually own here? Is it Jarl title? Yes, Jarl's a title. I don't know if Ub is a title. All right. I wish I could have like immediately dropped. So okay. So what do we have for military? So we have a bit of levies, some champions. I guess champions are kind of like knights. We have a council. Our wife is here, and these are people. And then we have vassals. These are the people who are important in our life right now. So these are people who own land but are beholden to us, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Yeah. And all these numbers do things too. It's a really complicated game. All right. We don't have any. Okay, hooks you hold. How do I tell what hooks we actually hold here? We have a hook. House head. House head. House head. Okay.
Why this game always looks.
I don't know. No lifestyle chosen. Okay, so we get to choose what type of lifestyle we want. We're not dead yet. And I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing here, fighting-wise or not. I don't even know how... I guess we could look for allies. Do we have allies? Hold on. Check. That's us. Do we have allies? No. We're actually at war with someone right now? Yep, we're at war with someone. Being invaded. Nope. Maybe we're being attacking? I don't really know yet. Yeah. We may be being attacked or not being attacked.
How can you tell?
I don't know. So that's a plus.
So this isn't like a first-time gamers game, is it?
No.
So, chat remembers that I'm not a gamer.
Yeah.
Like I don't play video games.
No, we're here for the decisions, but we gotta get rolling
You have
before.
to get into the decision.
Yeah, maybe I almost should have played the start we've already played. I mean, I guess that maybe we could do that, chat. We could play the start we've already played, but we could do it with seeing what the decisions look like done differently with her, because at least I'd have some sense of the surrounding area. Thank you. Skill is the limit for the resub. It might be better than just actually, it's probably better than that, because at least I'll be able to actually do my job as supposedly guiding her through it. Thank you, random guys, somewhere for the resub.
Child Murder and Incest Simulator 2020.
It's going well. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just start with. I played Ireland like 3 times now. That's all right. We'll do that. Okay.
Wait,
so
what just happened?
I just restarted because it was too much information.
Oh,
We're gonna play one that I'm more familiar with the start of.
okay.
I don't actually remember where it was.
Is that gonna be
Yeah, absolutely. Because the whole thing is to play. So how do I find the Irish start again, chat? Here? Not where I think it is it? It look like Gaelic, but I don't think it is. All right, where is the Irish start again? Duke of Munster, is that? Okay. But where? What year? 1066, rags to riches, Duke of Munster. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay. All right, this is easier. There's no silent J's yet. I mean, we could add silent J's to all of our children's names. All right, like we could have Tom, but it just has 3 J's in it. It's TJ, OJ, MJ. You pronounce it Tom.
Not much.
Okay. All right. So let's do relationships again. Ready? This is us. We're the petty king Murshad, son of so and so. No J's yet. We're unmarried. Or reckless, a skilled tactician. We have 1 child.
Can you give me some context? Like the scroll, the swords. What's the upper limit?
These things?
Yes.
The stats?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an upper limit, but 17 is quite good. 5 is quite low. Like 10 is maybe middle range. 10 to 12 maybe middle range. Okay. These are gonna generate resources for us as various types, depending on what type of ruling we're doing. So we do care about stats, but only specific stats at specific times. Okay, so we start owning this, I believe. I believe this is our area, and our kind of near future goal is conquering Ireland. And then if we want to, we can keep expanding out to try to like fight England or Scotland or this type of stuff, right? We're going to take land eventually, but we want to start. So we start pretty small. We start as just this. We get to choose our lifestyle. So, and this is eugenics 101, right? Which is, although this is our current character, we continue to play as long as we pass on our genetics, as long as we have an heir to the empire, basically, and we become whichever ruler that is as we're playing. So we don't actually care about this guy beyond the fact of what can he do for our current generation of advancement. All right. So, let's just take a look. We should probably bully some nations. Okay? So let's see if we can just quickly grab some people. So we have a claim on Petty Kingdom of Munster and Earl of. So we own that one and we own this one. So Desmond is part of the Petty Kingdom of Munster, chat. Is that correct? So we should have a claim on it, and then we have Kingdom of Ireland claim. All right, so let's do a couple things. So let's take a look at our council. We need to fabricate some claims so we can go attack people. So let's start fabricating claims over here. It's basically making up reasons for having a reason to attack people. You can't just attack people for any reason. You have to have a reason to do that. All right, we don't have a wife yet. We should consider marrying into getting a wife soon. Because we'd like to have, we have a child offspring, I guess. And how is he stat-wise? Not good, particularly. He doesn't have very interesting traits either. We could kill him off and get a second son, which I think we'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we have some sort of claim that I don't understand yet, which is basically to do with, we have a claim on Desmond. I don't know why yet. But if we wanted to, we can war Desmond. We're probably going to do that pretty quick here. So, but let's choose some things like lifestyle choices here. What type of person do we want to be? Our stats are pretty good in martial. And I think he has starting stats too, but let's double check. So no lifestyle chosen. Oh, we have martial education, so we gain bonuses to the martial background. So we're going to take that, and we actually have a bunch of stats in here, so that's fine. We're going to do this. That's fine. And this is fine. We can make better martial, dread gain. We're going to do dread. Dread is going to be something we're going to use. Let's go authority focus. Yeah. All right. And we're going to go raise our army here. We have this as an army. These are our knights. Our individual knights are kind of shit right now. We don't have 30 bucks. We can't recruit him. We'd like to do that soon. And we want to go get captives immediately. Yeah, I'm going to be worse at reading chat while I'm explaining to Greg here. All right. Yeah, so, all right. We're going to check. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. We're going to, sorry. I was expecting Debate to get through the preliminary a little bit faster. My bad. All right. So I just want to make sure the opponent that we're about to attack, which is the owner of Desmond, I want to make sure that he doesn't have any allies, which he doesn't. He has about 236 people available to him. We're going to declare war on him and go take his stuff because we have the right to his land, essentially, or a claim to his land. So we're going to declare war on him. We want to take his land. We're going to declare war. Costs us prestige to do that. Okay, and we're going to raise our armies. Okay. And our armies are going to show up, get to full strength, and then we're going to try to bully him out of his game here. So we're not making a lot of money right now. We don't want this war to go for a very long period of time because we won't be able to afford it, essentially.
Okay.
And we want to take him over.
So, rushing.
Yeah, I just wanted to look. So he's got wetlands to defend him, and how good of a fighter is he? He's not that good of a fighter compared to us. So that's good for us. What is this? You're not married. Yep. Aaron married. We'll figure that out in a minute. Let's go attack him right now. We'll walk over there. We have our army of 382 people. It's 6 knights and 376 levies, and it is led by us. We're leading the army. And we're a pretty good tactician, so that's great. But the downside is we're more at risk to die like that. We're gonna have a fight here.
Crappy air.
Then our air would take over, yeah. So this is the fight screen, basically, and there's a bunch of numbers on here that don't really mean anything, except that this is our life total here. That's theirs, and those are the people here. You can see the peasants dying off. And we're getting some interesting wounding going on here. Our knight has wounded people, and eventually, if we beat them, we are beating them right now. It's a nice setup here. Defeated the army. Okay, we don't have enough, I think, to siege them right now, unfortunately, people-wise. And Jerry. Alright. We're going to back out here. We need enough people to siege the location we can't. We just defeated the army once, but the armies don't fight to the death. You know, they retreat and run. So he's gotten some people away. But he's weaker than he was before. And we're going to go crush his army if we can, or get enough people to siege him. So to siege this, we need, I gotta find the actual castle. 456 garrison. Okay. To force the fight to end, we're building up war score down here. If this ever reaches 100, then we can fight. We can force the war to end and force our demands on them. Basically, we pillaged and ravaged enough and fought them enough that would do that.
Makes them.
Yeah. All right. What did I need for what? 456 is quite a lot for what we're actually at right now. We're at 319. What kind of military? We actually can't get enough people. We're gonna probably have to create. I don't know if we can actually afford this. All right. I'm gonna have to beat his army up for a little bit and then pillage his stuff, I guess.
Is that the only? Or the...
Yeah. So our land does generate. You can see our income up here right now. We are getting a little bit of money. Some of it from a bunch of different ways. Some of it from land, some of it from our people.
Active thing? More.
Money? Yeah, as Briggs audio keeps stopping. Might be the noise gate. Let me work on that real quick. Thanks. You might get some background hum as we do this chat, but say something again.
Hello.
Okay, it shouldn't cut out now because the mic never closes now. Okay. All right. We can see each other holdings. Yep. Okay. Let's go siege. So what does this do? Okay. Are we able to raid this area, chat? I see there's like 10 in loot, but we're not raiding right now. So how do I get an army large enough here? Yes, chat. You can't have it both ways. You may have it one way or the other. We can either run... I don't know, right? Anyways. If we fight him and imprison the leader, we'll auto-win. So we do want to fight him again. All right. How can I raise more troops here, though, right now? We're at our limit right now without expanding. Men-at-arms are taking your vassal land for more troop. How do I take my vassal's lands, though? I just steal them from him directly? Okay. So we could save up money for our... Okay, that's probably a good idea, too. All right. So we're going to do one... So we've declared war on him. He owns the war goal. We defeated his army once. He's running around via boat. We're going to try to catch his army again and hit him again while he's still weak. He actually just got a big debuff moving into this area, too. If that's him. I'm not sure that's him. All right. An unexpected visit. Heading for my son's Brian's chambers with some wine and a deck of cards without knocking, I push his door open. He's seated at the desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, he jumps out of his skin. He quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into his pocket and turns towards me with an uneasy look on his face. So this is our son. We just caught him doing something weird.
Is this our first decision?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, do we want to find out what he's hiding? He's not going to like us. He's going to get angry with us, but we're going to demand to know. We could wait until he's left, and then we could search his chambers. 75% of the time, we find out what he's hiding, good or bad, and 25% of the time, he gets caught and gets really mad at us, and so is a little mad because we just violated his privacy. Or we could respect his privacy, and he gains an opinion of us. So it's an intrigue challenge. His intrigue is pretty weak. So we're a little bit more, we're better at this type of thing than he is. So it's contested basically. So the first one we ask him and he's going to tell us, but he's going to get upset for that. Mm-hmm. The second one is we can sneak in, and if he doesn't find out, he doesn't find out, and we're a little better. 75% of the time we will find out and not let him know, but 25% of the time we'll get caught.
Okay, but you're saying that I'm forgetting the leader's name already.
Yeah. Just call him us. He's just us.
Okay, so us. Ours isn't very good. Our intrigue is.
Our intrigue is much better than his. That's why we have a 75% chance.
Then go for it.
Okay, we're going for that?
Yeah.
We're going to search his chamber when he's not around? Okay. All right. We were caught. We got 25% in.
What?
We rummaged through his desk.
That's so like you.
I know, right? I rummaged through his desk, feeling my pulse quickening. What is that damn piece of parchment? Merchad, what are you doing here? I turn around to find a drowsy but decidedly indignant Brian stumbling out of bed. It seems the sedative I put in his evening spice wines didn't have the intended effect.
Oops.
Okay. Did not find out what he was having. So, okay, but we can do some other things for this. Now we think there's a reason. So we have a Spymaster as our counsel. Our Spymaster is unfortunately our son. That makes that very awkward.
Doesn't look like the same character.
Wait, is it? Nephew. Oh, thank fuck God. Okay, I thought they're both called Brian. All right, no, that's much better. Good. Okay, so we want our Spymaster to look for schemes. Disrupt schemes, support schemes, find secrets. We're gonna find secrets at home. We're gonna figure out what our son is up to if we can. Chat's telling me all sorts of things that aren't relevant to my life. Just let me know if there's anything relevant, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, is this the other army that we're at war with? I think it is. Red means at war with, so we're going to chase them around a little bit. I'm going to go for a fight. They have a disembarked... they have a weakness right now because they've just come off a boat, so their troops are not in good fighting shape. So we're going to jump them here. Okay, we just captured one of their guys. We captured a bunch of their guys and wiped out their army. And we were wounded in the fight, which is a nasty trait. We're going to go back this way. So we're at 50% war score. I'm surprised only 50 because we wiped out their fighters. But let's take a look what just happened to us. So we got wounded, which makes us less good at fighting. And it's a severe penalty to our health. And it makes us less good. People aren't scared of us anymore. But it's not a permanent wound yet. It's just like temporary.
Okay.
All right. We just fought them. We've captured 3 people or something like that. 4 here, 2 people. So who are they? There's the scrub who is unlanded, so he's not a particularly important guy. He's not a very good fighter. Okay. And then we've captured this guy who also unlanded, but someone will pay a ransom for him if we want. Also not a particularly great fighter, but he's a little bit better with 13 martial.
Where did you see that about the ransom?
Right here.
Oh.
So we can ransom him. They'll pay us $10 to get him back. Who is them? Recipient is I think this is...
Isn't it the guy that we just invaded previously?
Probably. Yeah. Chat's telling me it's the Earl's son, but I'm not sure how we see that. So I guess we'd look at this guy. So this guy is... We can look at this guy. So this guy's going to pay the ransom. And his relationships are... He has... This is not his child. I don't think. Let's take a look. How do we find out that we've captured the Earl's son, chat? So this is...
That's not them.
This is the Earl. This is the guy who's going to pay that. The first one is this guy?
No, that one.
Oh, this guy. Oh, I see. Parents. Oh, we could go this way. Okay. This guy doesn't have any parents, apparently. But this guy has a parent, and his parent is the guy we're fighting, but his dad won't pay shit for him. Apparently. I have no idea. I'm reading that wrong somewhere, but the information is there.
Okay.
Yeah. No parents means a scrub. Okay. I kind of wouldn't mind this guy. So we could also, so we now have this guy captive. And we could execute him, ransom him, negotiate his release, torture him, or move him to the dungeon. He's currently in house arrest, I guess. We could use some money right now, so getting a little bit of cash out of him would be okay. We could also use someone on our side. Alright. Not married. Okay. The other thing is, do we want to set up our son with a date? Like a marriage date?
I mean, will that distract him from his...
Well, it'll probably make him a little happy if we find him a wife.
Okay.
We could look for a spouse for him. Our son has no particularly great traits, but maybe our grandsons could. So I think we're going to do a couple of things here. Let's marry him off, just while we're thinking about it. So we'll look for somebody.
So we're going to marry the son before...
We're going to marry our son to somebody.
Before we get married.
Sure.
Okay.
I assume our wife must have died at some point since we have a son.
Okay.
Or maybe he was born out of wedlock. I don't know. All right. So we're going to look for someone with some sweet traits.
As tempering his...
No. We want to build smart traits into our bloodline.
Oh.
So our son isn't particularly... I mean, he's got good training because he's grown up with us, but he's not particularly great. But we're looking for someone with really good traits. And we just... Available to us right here is someone who's a genius, which is a heritable trait. Thank you, Doc Wizard. So basically, we can get this that gives a bunch of stats.
Okay.
Now, we could do this chat. We've got two options here. We could say, you know, we're content with our son having this. Our son is 18, 19 right now, and maybe plotting against us. So we could marry him off to this girl. Mm-hmm. Or we could try to get our son killed. We can make him lead battles. We can denounce him later or something like this. We could have another child, perhaps with this woman here, mm-hmm. who's very smart, and we could maybe get the good traits into our bloodline sooner.
Okay.
What do you think?
But couldn't that make him more angry?
Well, we'll find him a different wife.
Right.
He's too dumb to know what's going on.
Okay. No, I'm saying that like marrying another woman and having more children could make him even more jealous. The rivalry.
That's true. It might. But if he's already plotting against us, let's get rid of his ass, right?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so that's not a bad idea. We're gonna marry this girl because she's super smart. Okay. She's not particularly doesn't come with a lot, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna offer to marry her. And then we could set him up for a... So let's make him always be a knight. So where's our son? He's not a great fighter. Half-brother and knight. Nephew and knight. Where's our son? Your neighbor and knight. Nephew and knight. Neighbor. Where's our friggin' son? Marshal, cousin, nephew, half-brother, guest, nephew, son and heir, force. So now he's always a knight. Okay.
You're forcing him to be.
Yeah, he now has to come fight. Yeah. We can make him lead too.
Seems like it'll help. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna die if there's a much higher chance of dying if he's actually involved in fighting. Okay. All right. All right. Now we'll get him married. Maybe. Just for cheering him up. He still likes us a lot because he's dumb. Maybe we could set him up with a murderer.
Wait, if he was plotting against you, wouldn't that be less?
Well,
or does it not always reflect in the score?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he has less of a reason to plot against us because he generally likes us. And maybe he wasn't. Who knows? Maybe he was arranging like a birthday present for us and we, jumped in on that. Okay. All right. So we are waiting. Okay, we're going to ransom one of these people too. Just because we need some money right now to end this war because we don't have enough people to siege the castle because there's too many defenders in there. But if we can get some more people, we can siege the castle and end the war. But to do that, we need money.
Okay.
So we're going to sell off. We're going to ransom this guy off. Mm-hmm. We're only getting $10 from him, which isn't a lot. Oh, they won't accept it anyways. Never mind. Rip. Okay.
Wait, that changed?
I'm not sure if they were accepting before or not, but they will not currently do that.
Oh.
I'm not quite sure why. Because this guy is an unimportant courtier, apparently. It's too bad. Okay.
How much money did we get for getting married?
We didn't.
Oh.
No. Didn't get any. Just had a nice wife.
Oh.
Your son? Wait, what? Did I do the wrong one, chat? Did I propose to the wrong person? Did our child just get what we wanted? Our child just marry our wife? Oh no!
How did that happen?
I don't know. I'm really tempted to restart after that though. Do we just roll with it?
Yeah, we roll with it.
Shit, but this changes everything. We don't want him a knight anymore. We want those brains into the family. Okay. Now we need to be a knight. Iron tags. Okay. All right. Things have changed. All right. The son must be forbidden from fighting. Forbidden.
Wait,
Where
really? How did that happen? Did you misclick, or
yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
There's not some mechanic in the game that says the son will just.
No, he didn't like steal our wife.
Okay.
No. Okay. I don't actually see us there. I guess we're leading the force. Yeah. Kill your son, marry your daughter-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Could do that. It's an idea. All right, but that wasn't according to plan. All right, we're not married.
Could you start in this game? Could you start an affair?
We can seduce people.
Oh, okay.
You want to try to seduce her? Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. We can just get her pregnant without.
Right. That's actually then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's find our son. This is our son. This is our son's wife, who we just set him up with accidentally. We just penned in the wrong name when we sent the marriage proposal.
Now we must seduce her then.
All right. So we would like to sway her.
Oh, I like the rose. Nice.
Can we seduce? Yeah, we can. You want to seduce her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna. Wait,
what is this? Expected time to.
Yeah, this is a 0. She doesn't like us enough yet.
Is 21 months. Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't. She likes her husband, and she doesn't like us.
Great.
And she has some traits that are not very compatible with us. So we're gonna have to really work at this. All right, we're gonna sway her. Okay.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna boost her opinion of us.
And only a 40% success rate.
Yeah.
Seems like a good.
Yep. All right. Meanwhile.
Effort.
Well, we could.
Time ratio.
We could maybe see what's going on here. All right, we're not married. Do we want to marry someone? Can we marry for money, chat? Alliance gain. Okay. We can't murder our son without certain traits yet. Okay. You still think murder the son, just remarry? Okay, so we'll keep him as a knight, you're saying. Got it. All right, and then we're going to disband and reband our military. Okay. Okay.
Wait, why did you have to do that?
Because I need him to become a knight in our military, and he wasn't there before.
Oh, so you had to disband and then rebuild it?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I just basically told him, everyone go home. Oh, just kidding. I'll come back, but also you knights come back.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're swaying the wife. We're digging up dirt on our son. And we're waiting on people so we can win this fight. Okay. Yeah. So, meanwhile, time is just ticking. So we'll move it fast a little bit. This is the monthly ticks are what's relevant in this game. So we're gaining 1.1 income per month. We need 50 income to buy people. Or we need this idiot's army to show back up. So it's kind of rough. I wish I could... We could actually disband our army. There's no reason to be paying this right now. That's actually a good idea. We'll disband our army temporarily, so we get more money. We get about double our income per month when we're not. The cost of having people ready and fighting is different than being available to be called to arms, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Marriage between our son. We need. I don't know. I feel like we ought to be able to marry for money, but I don't know how to do it. So we can get it. It's very easy to get a spouse here. We could look for someone who, for example...
What does the candle mean in the next to the...
So these are traits. So right now we're sorting by heritable traits.
I see.
This is intelligent, which is
Okay.
+3 to everything. Genius is +5 to everything.
Okay.
And quick is +1 to everything. This person is beautiful, which makes them more fertile, and they're good at diplomacy. And these are heritable traits.
Okay.
As Irish, you can have 4 wives. Your first wife has to be a landed family. Okay. Well, I don't know yet how we want to do it. I think our first... So you're saying the first wife cannot be our son's wife because she will be... Okay, so we could do this.
So could take her as a second wife eventually?
So yeah, exactly. So we're real smitten too, right? That's what so if we're trying to sleep with our son's wife, the way to do this is first we marry a woman who's not fertile. So we don't accidentally, because we want so basically we want to kill off our son, sleep with his wife, marry her as a second wife, and have the offspring we would produce with her be our next generation.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So then what would the trait that we would want in a landed first wife?
Yes, exactly. So what we want is infertile.
Okay.
So we'll reset everything. We're just looking for infertile. We don't actually care what trait she has because they're not going to be heritable, right? Barren. Yeah, but we want landed. So I got to figure out how to sort by landed.
Great stats. An older woman with great stats. Yeah, that seems...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alliances, marriage, prestige, ruler, dynasty claims. Chat, where can I sort by... I want to know about landed or not. Is this prestige?
She doesn't need to be...
Ruler equals landed. Where do I see that? Ruler. Okay.
But there was another option that said landed.
Yeah. Which apparently both of them have none who are infertile. That's the problem.
Oh.
We don't have to go with infertile, though. We can go with someone quite old would work as well. Unlikely at 34 that she'll get pregnant, but she might. Chat apparently is wrong about the landed thing. So we don't even have to go that way, but we could get an alliance out of this if we wanted. Okay. We could go with someone who wheezes. Or someone who's very beautiful. Beautiful.
Wait, what? What was that? Wheezes?
Yeah. Spend our life coughing and wheezing.
Why would you marry... I'm sorry.
Why would we want to?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we just really liked her for her personality and we weren't so concerned about that. Did you think about that? Maybe not being so
I'm just
level
confused
and
why
shallow.
that would be listed as a...
Because it's a heritable trait.
I see. Okay.
So her children
So
are
they
more
list good
likely to have
and
it.
bad heritable traits.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right, but I like, if we don't actually care about the landed status, I want to have a 0. It's going to really complicate things, I think, if one of the people is fertile. So I think we really don't want to have a child by this woman that we're going to marry, because we want to have a child by my son's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So with that in mind, infertile and sort by alliance power is pretty good, I think. I think that's a good idea, chat. So we can marry this person, Elf Gifu. Right? Probably the right way to say that. Elf Gifu comes with the Duchy of Northumbria. She's got great stats too. Look at these stats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We'll offer to marry her. Okay. Marriage sent. Okay. She's in. All right. We're married.
There are no female rulers in this game?
It depends on... There's your culture, your religion, and I think your empire type, basically. So later on, we can get text that will allow female rulers.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Despite our best effort, my agents have yet to uncover any plots. We shall find it. We're going to keep looking for secrets here. Let's take a look at our council. Our wife is here. She's assisting us, giving us 23s. Well, that's her opinion. Do we want a specific stat? We want money.
Wait, and it says you can select the task to give her?
So on our council, so these are council members, and they each do different things. We have a spymaster, we have a marshal who runs our armies, and then we have like a steward who maintains our lands. Mm-hmm. She will assist us in something we want. We can choose to have her assist us in a direct one of these things, like if we want to be better at intrigue, for example, right now, or we can just let her assist in general. And apparently the bonus is half of what she has for one of these stats. So like if we have her want want her to assist us in chivalry, which is fighting, she can give us +7 to that because she has 14. But so she gives us half of the stat she has for that. Or if we let her just assist in general, she'll give us like 25% of each stat or something.
Okay.
So I don't.
And that's what the assist ruler is.
Yeah, that's we do a specific one.
Okay.
Right.
How much does she like you right now?
She's probably pretty happy. We just married her. +23.
Again, I need like a context of the scale. Is that like
out of +100 to -100?
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we're doing that. We should set up a couple things on the council here. We want to be generating money. Domain taxes versus development. We're on taxes right now, which is okay.
Why does the marshal not like you very much?
Which marshal? This guy?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Impatient and arrogant, those are his stuff. We're a foreign culture relative to him, so he's of a different culture. We can sway him right now, but so if we wanted to, we could build up his liking of us by just basically working towards that.
Because what does the marshal do again? Sorry.
He helps with our armies.
Right, so that seems kind of important.
Yeah, but I think more important is we really want to seduce our wife's, our son's wife.
Okay.
So we can only sway one person at a time.
That makes sense.
We really only have limited time in our life and our attention.
Okay.
So we want to mostly spend it on trying to get laid.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, the war wages on. They don't have any troops, but we don't have enough people ourselves to invade their castle. We can take a quick look to see if we can sell off our prisoners anymore. Still won't accept this, which is too bad. $10 right now would be really good, but no. Okay. Chat's getting excited, which is fine. Oh shit, we don't want to do this right now because we'll have to pay for that shit. All right, so we're gonna just cancel that right now. You can go back to being religious. Yep.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, we were faking a reason to war this area.
Yeah.
We were faking a claim, like fabricating evidence that maybe in the past that we had some bloodline that gave us claims to the throne.
Okay.
And that's what we use our religious ministers for.
Okay.
But when they do that, he has to pay bribe money at the end of that. Otherwise, all of his work is wasted. And we're not going to have money to pay bribe money right now because we need money for troops right now.
Okay.
So we're just going to wait a little bit
Why
longer.
do I feel like money is like a really big problem?
It's a big limiting factor right now.
Is it always this way, or is this?
It depends. It's certainly a limiting factor, but it will
Okay.
be a little bit quicker than this.
Okay.
For all the authority I supposedly wield as petty king, I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. This is where my son and heir Brian would come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees while touring the countryside. Could he serve as my right-hand man and take a more active role administering my realm? Yes, he will serve me. He gets a bonus that is makes conquered territories settle in a little bit faster, and he likes us a little bit more. But we don't really want that. We can make our marshal, who was one of the ones you wanted to boost stuff with, he could like us because he could take this over. Or we can do it ourselves. We'll gain a bunch of prestige, which is used for calling in allies, some other things like that, but we'll stress out a little bit. What do you think? Just Brad, get that marshal to help us out?
So what was it? It was like -21, so it would bring it up 20. So it's still not even. It's just like being almost neutral.
But it helps. Every little bit helps.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do that. Move forward. Prestige is very good, I think. But she wanted to address the marshal not liking us, and I'm fine with that. So we'll do that. All right. Next month. Okay. He just pulled troops. So we are. It's the 13th of October. We're gonna pull troops in a second ourselves. Waiting for the tick. Okay. So we're up to 51 gold. Let's go ahead and call our banners. And then we're going to create a special unit called a men-at-arms regiment, which is like an elite soldier, kind of light footmen, which we're also going to create and call. And we're going to raise them. Thought I could do that here, but apparently... There it goes. Okay. All right. We're going to go crush his force for war score. Because every time we win a fight... All right. Greeting uncles. We still haven't found anything yet. Keep finding secrets.
There's less going on here than a graveyard at noon.
Yep.
Okay. So is it costing us money for this to happen?
No. So while he's out looking for dirt, he can't be protecting our backs at home.
Okay.
So it was kind of a cost.
So you told him to come back home. That's fine.
Yeah, he said he couldn't find anything on our son. So maybe our son was, not screwing
Maybe
with
he's
us.
just buying a birthday present.
Yep. All right, so we've rallied our troops here. We're going to go fight him right now. We still don't have enough to fight the castle yet, but if we fight this again for war score, it might be okay. So we'll just jump him. We can give a chance to get our son killed. Killed that. We're going to go there, chase him down. I was going to try to chase him down, but it won't let me. Go there. Okay, he's disembarking out. Oh, I would have caught him. That's annoying. We could have wiped that out. Would have been good. Because what we're looking for is we're looking to capture some of their people. We're going to disband our army again. No, we're not. He's running around over here being annoying, so we're going to run him down. The problem is right now, we have said we've declared war to take this location. And he has said, and we don't own that location because we're not powerful enough to take it. So every year the war drags on. Our people are less excited by that fact, and they gain the ability to force the war to end. All right. My brother has been wounded, and I fear the injury runs deep. Okay. We might be losing our brother soon. Severely injured. Okay. We could. Okay, we just got it. We just captured someone we needed. Excellent. Let's go back to here. We're going to disband our troops. I can't move. I have to get back in my territory, apparently. We fought in somebody else's territory. Okay.
So we're still at war with Desmond.
Yeah.
And now we're also warring with.
No.
No.
His troops were raiding our vassal, and he just went to neutral territory where we chased him down neutral territory.
Okay.
And
sorry,
got him.
I wasn't tracking that.
Yeah, no problem. So we have now captured. These two people were the ones we captured in that last fight there. Hey, real-time eater. Thanks for the resubbing.
Cheers, filthy.
Okay. So we can, if I look at our war score jumped from 44 to 87 because we've captured his heir.
Okay.
Now, we can keep the war score up like this, but we're actually losing. See how it says defender controls war target? And that negative malice will go up over time. Because basically, as long as he holds the area that we said we're attacking, the longer the war goes on, the more that is for him. So we can't, unfortunately, which means having him available to us isn't all that helpful right now. Because we can't end the war without taking that location, and him being here doesn't help us end the war. So we could do something about that. But I think what we'd like to do is while his dad still has money, maybe we ransom him. Because we could use money, we could let us build more troops, and then with more troops, we can go attack his castle.
Okay.
So we'll take a look at this. This is him.
How much are they offering?
They'll pay 50 for him, which is a whole nother regiment of troops if we want.
That seems
So we're gonna
good.
do. Yeah, I agree. So
Yeah.
we're gonna ransom him. All right. They have accepted the ransom, so he's released. We can go to our troops, and we can. Is this an upgrade? Upgrade is available at 50. We're gonna upgrade to level 2 of light footmen. So basically, we've gone up another 100 troops. So now our total available troops are about 500. And we need, how much to actually attack this? We need 456. So when we get those troops available, when we can pull over 500 people, we can go attack them.
Okay, so we're still building the army.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, deserters. Our nephew is deserted. We can apprehend them immediately. 89% chance we catch them. 10% the deserters escape.
And you spend.
And
What is that?
So,
Spending.
we spend prestige, but we gain a perk that will make our guy better. Or we let them go, and they'll like us more. We gain a weak hook, which is kind of like a little bit of blackmail on them, but not a lot kind of deal. But we get stressed out because we're wrathful, and we only gain a little bit. I think we should take this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play some prestige for that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we'll try to apprehend them. We caught them, but now we have to make a decision. Do we execute them all? Because they fucking deserted.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get a little pissed. We'll get a little sad about it, and we'll have to kill our nephew. We can punish them. So that's maybe we don't have to kill our nephew off, and 80% of the time we still get the big payoff that we want from this.
Uh-huh.
Or we can. What is this? Let us tell them a story. We can. I don't know. I think we punish them. I don't know what the benefit of this one is. It doesn't look very good to me at all. This last option.
What is the little?
We can
green,
lecture them.
What is the little green? Oh, that's just saying. Okay.
Yeah, he's our blood. So this maybe sometimes this is better because this is a diplomacy challenge. You basically our diplomacy score relative to his diplomacy score.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it changes the numbers if we were to have our wife help us with diplomacy temporarily.
Sure.
You want to see?
Xanadu.
Yeah. All right, I think we make them scrub the latrines. 80% of the time it pays off. All right, after a month, the deserters fall back in line, the first chance they get. Okay. We gained a martial upgrade, which is our stuff here. We have one left here. We gain the title strategist. What does strategist do for us? Makes us better at martial and makes fighting easier. So we'll take that. That seems good. Okay. Choosing a different skill. Awkward. All right. So if we were to call troops right now, how many can we get? We can get 519. We could probably take that pretty quickly. We need a little bit. Thing is, there's a little bit of attrition while we're fighting. Let's give it another month. Because we can raise a few more then. You still breeding super soldiers? This is a new playthrough. At the moment, Nobu, our goal is we are attempting to... We accidentally married our son to the woman that we wanted to impregnate. And we're now attempting to kill off our son via wars and then wooing her in the background so that we can marry her once our son is dead. Okay. All right. Make sure Marshall's increasing troop reinforcement. I think I set him to that already. Oh, I'm training commanders. You're right. We would like levies there. All right. Yeah, it's a tough pickle, but we're gonna get ourselves out of it, I think. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
So we can call 552 unraised soldiers 553. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's raise all armies. Yeah, there's 550. We're gonna go sit over here and siege his city now.
Do they still have the same number of?
No, they haven't reformed their armies. Oh. So now this is us actually sieging it. It's gonna take us a little bit of time. And we are attritioning. See how we're down to 545. If we ever fall beneath the number that we need to do this, unfortunately, we will under 456, then we'll be forced to pull off the siege. All right.
Oh.
So our first foray into wooing this woman has succeeded.
Cool.
All right. So she's now a +1 relative to us. She was like a -25. So we can sway her again to build it up and then start maybe going for some romance, or we can try right now for seduction.
I think sway still needs to happen.
Yeah, we got to buy her some more
yeah,
things.
I don't...
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Some more goodwill.
All right. We have 2 family members we can marry off to, by the way. One of whom I think was dying, right?
Wait, that's the one that got injured?
I'm just trying to look. I'm looking for wounds. I don't know. Okay. Buy her a horse. We're not buying her a horse.
It looks
no,
like the same. It looks like the same picture person.
All right. Reduce corruption. Okay. All right. Only one opinion, so we're saying there's a chance. Kind of. All right. Meanwhile, our conquest of this is going all right. Our Spymaster's back home. We could start fabricating a claim over here. We're gonna win this fight pretty soon. We might not have enough money to pay for it, but we could at least start it. So let's do that.
Why are you going there? But first.
Why there?
Yeah.
They're easy. I remember them not having a very good army. So if I look at their leader here, he is just, vengeful, and temperate. He's a trickster and a torturer. Actually seems like a pretty cool guy. But he only has 298 military strength. So we could probably just steamroll and take his country from him.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody thinks horses are the way to a woman's heart. No. All right.
Actually, I've never wanted a horse.
I know.
But lots of other things.
Yeah, just no ponies.
Just no ponies.
All right. Ooh, we have this guy in house arrest who can be ransomed too. Fuck yeah. Oh no, this is the guy who's trolling us. All right, these guys have been in prison for 2 years. They have basically not a lot of redeeming features. He's 13 military. I think we're gonna negotiate a release with him. We can demand that he converts. He's already to our religion. Great. We could recruit him. And we could gain a weak hook on him, which means he owes us, basically.
Okay.
We'll let him out of prison. Okay. Let's do that.
Motorcyclist, that's true.
And then this guy, what is this guy like? This guy's kind of garbage. I'm tempted to execute him, but I don't think there's any advantage to doing it. I think it will... Yeah, we're not gonna do it.
There's that much money in the cat fund? Why do we not have a cat yet?
We haven't reached... I mean, we're buying... It's a fancy cat.
Was there... I didn't realize there was a goal of how much needed to be in the cat fund before we
It's a very fancy cat we're saving for. Yeah.
Can we start a puppy fund too?
No.
Oh.
No. It's against Twitch TOS. All right, every man for himself. The forceful knock on the door clears every bit of drowsiness from my mind. Who disturbs a petty king at this hour? My late night visitor is none other than Folatok. She's discovered something very interesting. The secret of petty queen Alfgu.
The new wife?
Yeah. He's willing to share it with us if I let him off the hook. Okay, so this is, I believe, the guy who is...
A courtship. The one that we just
I think
released?
he might... No, I think he might be the one still in jail. Let's go look. Yeah, it's this guy.
Endowment.
Aw.
Cat Dog Fund.
Thanks for the $25, Care Bear. Cheers.
Thanks, Care Bear.
Filthy hates cats. Not true, Moppy Pot. So, all right, let's see who this is. This is Fallen Talk.
Says don't get a dog. What do you do? What do you do to dogs?
This is a different Fallen Talk. Who the fuck is this guy? He's
Sorry,
unlanded at my court. Is this the guy that we have? Maybe it's the guy we just released.
I thought that's the guy that we just like.
Ah, you're a wiser player than I am. Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm trying to remember the faces, like the images of the.
That's smart. I never do that. I don't even look at them.
Really?
Yeah. I always assume the game will give me the information I need, but maybe it doesn't. All right, okay. So we can trade, if he tells us the secret, we can, remember we let him out of jail for a favor?
Yeah.
We could be even.
Okay.
Or we can basically bully him.
Okay. Okay.
Or we could keep silent. I want to know.
I agree. It better be, I really hope it's a good secret.
Okay. You learned a secret. Well, maybe we can, for example, blackmail her for cash now. Our wife, I mean.
Oh.
We'll see.
We can do that?
I don't know. All right, let's find out. So, intrigue. We now know a secret. She's a cannibal.
What?
She's a cannibal. She eats people.
What?
She eats people. This is why we can't have cats.
I'm very confused.
She'll definitely eat a cat if she eats people.
Okay. All right, this game.
She's compassionate, a lackey, and Catholic, Anglo-Saxon, and eats people.
Okay.
Now, we can do some things. We could blackmail her to gain a hook on her.
Okay.
So we could be like, we're going to expose your secret unless you owe us. Or we could expose her right now. I think cannibal is illegal. We could imprison her. So we could hold this. What we should do is hold the secret until our son's wife is available for marriage. Then we expose her, throw her in jail, divorce her because she's a cannibal, and marry our son's wife. Strategy.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So right now we're going to blackmail for a hook.
Well, I think if we do that, we're unable to expose. I'm not entirely certain about this, chat. So. Well,
then can you, if you click expose, do you say when that would happen?
Well, we just hold it. We just know the secret right now.
Okay. So she doesn't know that you would know.
No. She's just grilling up arms and shit in the bedroom, and we don't know. Yeah.
That was really random. That really
No, that's great. That's great news. We let him out of prison for a favor, and he found out a secret for us that lets us get rid of our wife.
No, I know. I just was. What other interesting things will come out of this?
We need to get a prison at home. That's what I learned from this.
Well, it makes sense that it would be illegal or obviously frowned upon. That's why it's a secret.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yep. Okay, so meanwhile, we basically finished the siege. A couple more seconds here. The siege is like 99% progress. All right, progress, we've sieged. We now have 100% war score. We can force them to accept their demands. We're gonna do that. They have said we have gained 400 prestige, I guess, for taking that. Some fame.
Wait, for taking the...
Yeah, we conquered this basically.
Okay.
Now, we don't need our armies up anymore. We don't want to pay them, so let's disband all of our armies. Okay. We now have a new vassal, though, because I think we have a vassal here. That's a good question. Do I have a new vassal? I think we actually directly own that. No, we don't directly own that. We have a new vassal, unfortunately. So we took the land because he should have been sworn into our, we're like, I think what this means is we're the owner of this. Whoa. Yeah, when I move my left arm, it triggers the motion sensor because I got to tape it over. So yeah, it's really awkward. So I need to motion behind the screen.
In the room?
So can I get you to turn that off real quick?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, he's the guy's the vassal, right, chat? So that's the guy we just took over. And I think if I understand this correctly, it's because we basically have ownership of this area. We're the lord of this bigger area. And he owns this part, but he's supposed to be beholden to us, and he was not previously beholden to us. Is that right? Is that right, chat? Okay. All right, so he's now... He's now
the leader of Desmond?
The leader of Desmond. So basically, we as a petty king, as a duke, we're the duke of this bigger area that is Thomond, Ormond, and Desmond. And I think that's called the petty kingdom of Munster. This is a duchy, the Duchy of Munster.
Okay.
So this guy owns the single territory, which I don't know what the fuck it's called when they have a single territory. But he owns that territory, and basically we just warred him because he wasn't paying his dues to us. He was saying I'm independent, and we're like, no, you're not. Okay. A county or earldom. Okay. So now we put him in line, but he doesn't like us because we warred him, and he is now he now is one of our vassals. So he is actually a member. He's one of our vassals, so we have to deal with him, and he doesn't like us at all right now. He doesn't like us because he wants to. He thinks he deserves a seat on our council. B, we're pretty new ruler, and C, we just ward him. So some of that will fade over time. He can deal with that, but we could induct him onto the council. Let's take a look at his stats. He's pretty shit. He's an okay knight though. He's chaste. You see the chastity belt? I thought that was hilarious. He's chaste and whatever stats. He's married. We can try to influence him later. Or we can just induct him onto the council right now. What was he good at? Wasn't good at much of anything, I don't think. He's okay at intrigue. We could use a Spymaster, I guess. What's our current Spymaster? Our current Spymaster is better. It's not great. We don't want him. Can make him a knight. Isn't he already a knight? Let's take a look. Can make him a knight in our army. There. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think a Spymaster is a good idea.
I'm 6 out of 6 knights, so I'd have to... But shouldn't it... When I recall, though, we'll auto set that up, right? Since he's a better quality knight.
If he makes... Could he influence the army negatively? Like, because of his poor...
Just take their titles. That's an interesting idea. We could try this too. We could, instead of trying to be friendly with him, we can just take his titles.
Okay, how does that work?
I don't know. I've never tried it. Let's do it. All right, so let's take a look. At court. It's not at court. Here, this is him. We just beat him. We could illegally... So we click on him and we say, we could murder him. But we don't do it yet. We can't revoke his titles. Because we don't have enough power. Thanks for the gifted subs, dyslexic lawyer. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Alright, why can't I revoke? Increase crown authority. Oh, we can just do that, can't we? Where was that? Here? Where could I do that? That was F2. We have to, okay, there it is. Crown authority. Okay. So it costs us a little bit of prestige, but we can do this still. All right, we're doing that. Pass law.
So this is the way that then you can revoke titles by granting yourself
some more authority.
Some more authority.
Yeah, works out nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
sense.
So we go to our vassals again. This is the guy. Guy's not super thrilled about that thing we just passed, but we're gonna revoke it. So we can imprison and murder him, or we could revoke his titles.
That seems less harsh than killing him.
Take his titles. This is an act of tyranny. Other subjects will get a little upset about us. He gets a claim on the stuff we took from him. And that area loses some income, basically. He won't accept, so he'll actually rebel if we do this. So we'll have to fight him again. But we just fought him and beat him. We can do that.
What? Is it better to make him a knight?
Well, I don't think we will ever gain ownership directly of this town. Of this earldom, this single province. I don't think. Because I don't think we have any rights on it.
All right.
Okay. All right, so what we can do apparently, chat just told me, is I can move this to here. This is our rally point where our guys move to. I can move it there. Can raise the armies. So we'll go military, raise all armies. Rally it over there, wait till it goes to full, and then we'll tell him we're taking his titles. So if he wants to form his fucking rebellion, he's going to be forming directly into our armies. Then we'll say, you, taking your titles, taking that. I don't care if you accept it or you want it or not. We're going to revoke titles. Okay, we've done that. He says, no, hold on. Let's take a look what it says. May you live in harmony, to my liege. May you live in harmony, command. It seems there's no recourse for our dispute other than to settle on the battlefield.
So he just, yeah.
Rally the troops. We're right there. He's right there. He's got another military trait available to us. Serve the crown. This generates dread, which I want.
This is, we have another available thing?
So our guy is a military-oriented guy. This is us.
Yeah.
And he has kind of skill trees that unlock over time for him that he generates over time.
Okay.
So we're going to do that here. Maybe. Well, so we've got some options. We've finished this tree. So this tree has a bunch of stuff and it makes us better at fighting, but we're pretty much done with that. So we've got some stuff over here under Gallant or Overseer. We have which one we want to unlock here. So Natural Dread lets us do nasty things, basically, but still kind of get some benefit out of it. It basically scares people into compliance.
Okay.
The other way we can build up the power of our knights has some bonuses for Courtship. So we can be better at wooing, which we could do as well.
That seems important to us based on what we discussed earlier.
Our goal says we're wooing people. I agree.
Uh-huh.
Okay, done. All right. So meanwhile, apparently let his army form over here because I apparently gave it some time. I didn't pause it when I was reading the letter, apparently. But we're going to go chase him down and beat his stuff. All right. Desertion, Siege 1. So am I still fighting this, chat? War against Tyranny. So I have to siege it. Apparently don't have the actual city. We're going to go siege it. Didn't capture him. It's this one I have to siege though, right, chat? No, it's Baltimore. It said that one. I guess I have to siege this. Hold on a minute as I figure out what the fuck I have to do here. So I think this is the capital of the area, even though it said Baltimore. Okay. So now we're sieging it. Okay. So we just have to siege it down again. It's going to have some income loss from that area for a longer period of time, but I figure if like we steal his titles, that's great for us, right? Okay.
Sure.
Well, because if we get his titles, we don't have to have a vassal over time. We can directly control it.
Yes.
And then get rid of his claims.
It makes sense.
All right. Speaking of, we want to now start fabricating a claim on this country because we want to take that country because we're greedy, ambitious people. We could replace some of this. We should eventually get vassals in here so we can make them happy by keeping them on the council, but we don't have one that's powerful enough yet, I don't think. So, all right, camp dispute. After my army sets up camp, I hear commotion coming from the Knight's Lodging. I find Brian and Mayor Dolgus in the middle of a heated argument. Deliver a speech about unity. We'll gain some prestige. We'll gain a 10th of a point and from martial lifestyle. So the martial lifestyle stuff it's referencing is the perks. So if we want to get better at wooing, we would like to get martial lifestyle points right now.
Okay.
But we need 1,000 of them.
All right.
20 opinion they each. So 43% of the time we get a positive outcome. 57% of the time we get a negative outcome. Have them whipped. We would give.
But that's our son, right?
Yes.
Yikes.
We would gain dread. We would gain martial lifestyle experience. Ryan would gain wounded. The mayor would gain wounded. It's a temporary thing, and they get pissy at us.
Do we know why they're fighting?
No.
Is it ever going to tell us why they're fighting?
I don't know, but I don't think so. We're not going to... I mean, I don't think we're going to learn about that. I think we just whip their ass. Let's gain some dread. The problem is with this one is it's only a 43% chance that we get the positive outcome, and the negative outcome's super bad.
Yeah, and with your
my luck, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. We're whipping them. Okay. All right, so we whip our son, which is fine. We're trying to get to his wife.
Seems sort of inconsistent with the way that we handled the deserters, but sure.
Well, Fair. Different reasons, right?